Hello, everyone, and how are you all today? Happy Thanksgiving to those of you that celebrate it. And kind of going along with that theme, we're going to be playing some Northgard today. And you might ask, well, what does Vikings and Thanksgiving have anything to do with each other? Not much, I suppose, but the game does allow you to throw giant feasts, so it's the best I have. And it's also a little bit comfy, so we're just going to have a nice chill stream tonight. So there's a lot of different options for us to choose from. I think we're going to go ahead and... It's been a while since I played this game. I'm just going to play a normal game. Let's see. And then we're gonna play our first clan, because all of them play very similarly, with the exception of some of the there's I think two clans. I think it's Lion and Griffin. I think it was. I can't remember exactly. No, there's at least two clans that are very, very different from the others, but the vast majority of them function in a very similar fashion. The first ones we're going to play are the Squirrels. Mostly because they have a special win condition just for themselves that is throw a giant feast and win the game. And so that's kind of what we're going to do, is we're going to throw a giant Thanksgiving feast and win the game. So, yeah, that's essentially how we're going to do this. That changes every time. All right, whatever. So, yeah, there we go. I do believe I may need to adjust the volume slightly. Where is it? Yeah, see. Okay. I think that should be a little bit better. There we go. So how the game works is that you have basically a town hall and then these little villagers. And what you do is, well, I highly recommend one of the first things you want is to start gathering lumber. So I think one of your first things you always want to build is a lumber mill. And just building, putting a building down, if there's an active villager and they need to be a villager, we'll get to that in a sec, they will immediately start building. That's part of their AI package. They'll start the building process. That automatically happens. However, this might be a tad, now that I think of it. Let's drop down to 6. Yeah. Let's go back down to 5. There we go. All right. I messed with this game's volume settings a long time ago, and it's trying to remember exactly how I should reset it so that it's a little bit more atmospheric for everyone. But now the building essentially has slots for 2 people. So we're going to take these 2 villagers and assign them to get wood. And now they've essentially kind of like Final Fantasy, they've changed job. They're now woodcutters. They're no longer villagers. Now, the next thing we're going to want to do is get ourselves a scout camp, because this fog of war is only going to retreat when it's explored by a scout. So we just need to go ahead and wait for them to build that. And then we're going to have her head on out. And there we go. That little progress bar is going to be basically her discovering that territory. And there we go. All right. This is a nice secluded little spot. This is like a ruins. It's essentially a big treasure chest. So actually, one of the things that we're going to do is once she finishes locating this spot, we're actually going to have our scout come back and go ahead and open up this treasure chest, because the scouts are the only ones that are able to do that sort of exploration type. Oh, only if we have it colonized. It needs to be in our territory. So I'm going to colonize it. And I keep our scout in the area, because it's going to go quickly. When left to their own devices, they all of them keep themselves busy, but you do have the ability to like manually control them a bit. Ooh, fox. That must be this terrain's variant of like the wolves. Wolves were one of the generic like enemy types that you could find early on in most of your games, defending different territories. Okay. Now let's see. Can't grow because we need more houses. Understandable. In which case, let's actually go ahead and put a house over here. But we don't have a normal villager over here. So what we need to do is we need to assign a villager to a new territory by just having her move inside the territory. And now, she'll immediately start going ahead and building that new house. And what's good is these two territories, basically you want things that are going to be easy to defend. So, because of the way the mountain is, this territory is completely safe. It's got no shoreline, so this territory is really nice. And we got ourselves some money and research. So I'm then going to ask her to check out this territory. And we have enough for one of our researches. So, let's see. Oh, and we do have changing seasons, as you can see down here. Winter is coming up quickly. And that puts a strain on your resources. So, I'm going to say it's probably a good idea. No, you know what? We're gonna get our war chief up and running. Allows the preparation of meals, so we're gonna plop down one of these. And then fox came into our territory and invaded. Now each territory has a certain limit on how many buildings you can build. So we have to be careful. Ooh, this is fertile land. We can do farming here. More farming. Very nice, very nice. There's fish. Oh, not like... Okay, sorry. Usually when there's fish in a territory, it's because there's like a lake that you can actually fish. This is fish because of the squirrel benefits. Like this area has mushrooms. Okay. We don't want to go too crazy. If I remember correctly, it doesn't matter which... Yeah, winter approaches. What we need going to build a training camp. And then we're going to build our war chief. We got an upgrade that's going to allow us to get our war chief for the first time for free. Remember that money that we got from this chest? We're going to use it to develop the territory, which is going to give us one more build slot. And I have a reason why I'm doing that. Once this building has created the war chief, I'm going to actually demolish it. I'm going to create one more house, and then I'm going to create a healer's hut. That way, this area is nice and secluded and has a bunch of our, like, support infrastructure. So here we go. And what's cool is he can work as a cook. So we come here. Since we can cook, this is going to be good because we're going to need to be able to... Let's see, how are we doing? Yeah. Alright, this will give us bonus resources. Now this will help us get through the winter by boosting our resource production because of our feast. This is why one of the reasons why I like Squirrel is they also have the ability to make their feasts where if you're playing with other players and you have people on your team, they will go ahead and you can basically use these feasts to boost the rest of your teammates as well. And I'm a huge fan of being able to be a member of the team. So I'm really fond of the Squirrel clan. I believe the other one that I'm very fond of is Lion, just because of the way that their economy works and the way that they're able to build an army. I think they're the ones that, like, if I'm going to be aggressive, they're the clan that I'm the best at in terms of actually, like, fighting. Squirrel, I like to sit back and just create food. And like I said, we're doing a Thanksgiving theme, so we're cooking in we're cooking in Northgard. Okay. We've gotten a bunch of... Alright, magma flows. Somebody saw that. Alright. Our scout. She's doing alright. Got eyes on a lot of good stuff. Alright. We're barely making it. We're losing food because of the winter, but... We're going. One of our villagers is also wounded, so has her production hindered. And this villager or this healer will be generating food once the healing is done. Boom! There we go. Now we're back in the positive. Since both of them are now working towards food at full efficiency. And once the winter is over, I'm going to take our war chief, and I'm going to kill this fox so I can take this territory. My scout get to? Alright, once she's done there, I'm going to have her come back towards our area. And there we go. As you can see, we were +2, now we're +18 with food. So we're doing really good. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Found the Dark Elves. That's... They're unfortunately, like, a little bit more classic Norse Dark Elves, so they're, you know, tricksters and whatnot. Oh, I really need to take care of these wolves. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get increased wood cutting. We're going to really need that since we don't have any special forest tiles near us. Unless this happens to be a forest tile, it might be. But we'll see. But for now... Oh, it's overcast. There's a storm brewing. Yeah, the rain's in. Okay. Okay. Now you need to die. The good thing is the War Chief is a very powerful unit. Kind of almost like a Warcraft 3 hero. You don't have a large number, you don't have any abilities or anything, unfortunately. But you're one of your strongest military units. Excuse me, chat. Sorry about that. Had to mute myself for a sec. I'm not exactly feeling 100%. I'll be honest with you. I'm doing well enough, but yeah, I've been doing better. Okay. All right. Increase happiness. So what we need is to select you, come over here, have you come over here to this building. And then we need, actually I prefer it over here. I need a long ship. This is, oh, this is a Foxborough. Okay. Not quite what I was hoping for. But all this territory is pretty well secluded behind the mountains. Very easily defensible. It means that this territory right here is the crux of our this is the area where we're going to want to put some defenses, because these territories right here are basically the ingress points to our base. All right, now the shipwreck right here is kind of like the treasure chest. Okay. Now we're gonna take these two villagers. We're gonna make them ducks. And I'm going to have them go for lore. Because that will give us... It's basically like research. It allows us to boost our tech tree. And we want that. Okay. So I do want another house here. And we're going to want a bunch of these cooking areas. Okay. Every now and then, because we have foxes in this territory, they'll spawn a fox and send it to attack us. Just to kind of, like, pressure us. We're doing fine, so we're not... It's nothing that we need to worry about right now. But we definitely want to... avoid them getting too bold and strong. What we're going to want is we're going to want this stockpile. Okay, and then you, I need you to become a cook. I need you also. Oh, right, that's right. That's right. It's only one cook per. That will help us with our happiness and allow our people to come in faster. We're then going to use, since we're at max food, we're going to colonize this territory. Nice, more money and lumber from the shipwreck. So, there isn't anything really important for you to go and explore, so I'm just going to let her do her thing. Okay, and then here, what we're going to do is build ourselves a farm and a silo. Now we're also going to want to build a mining area. So we're going to need some folks to come on over. Well, my scout was hurt. That happens from time to time. We're going to have our war chief really quickly come on over here. We're going to get these foxes out. Yep. If for no other reason than to avoid us having to worry about them constantly attacking us. And now we've created a military, or we've gained military points. We're going to go with Guardian, because this makes us more defensive. And all we need to do is sit tight, gather resources, and then generate large quantities of food. Here we go. Now the silo increases the maximum amount of food that we can store, and these farmers are going to be very efficient at getting the food. Now, one other thing is that we have iron here. So we're going to go ahead and harvest this iron. It's a very important resource for us. It's going to allow us to upgrade our building. Well, actually, I'm scared. Sorry. Stone is going to allow us to upgrade a lot of our buildings. Oh. No, I need you to stop attacking my people. There we go. Come on, get out of here. Freaking dark elves. They're sneak thieves. Arrogant little sneak thieves. Okay. Healing our troops, our people faster is going to be really beneficial to us. There's a dwarven contract. We're not in a position to take advantage of that just yet, though. This stone right here is going to be very valuable to us. And we're going to need to get it, but we're bleeding food right now. And try and offset this slightly. You can improve the power of these foods by throwing in additional materials to have a market increase in their effectiveness. So we're going to go ahead and the venison and ratatouille. It's a bunch of vegetables and meat. So we're going to cook that up. There we go. This is why having the ability to heal our troops faster, our people, is really good. We're going to start getting pressured by the wildlife. All right. Now, we're still not making enough food to not be in a deficit. However, we're at least stemming the bleeding, so to speak. So we're not losing the food quite as quickly. And with all the healing done, we've now got even more people working on gathering food. So it's gone. We've basically nullified the negative effects of winter for now. We might be able to come out the other end with a little bit of a bonus towards our food production, but at the very least, as long as we survive winter, we'll be fine. Where? Who? Oh, my scout. Okay. Well, now the scouts died, we're going to go ahead and destroy this building. We don't need it anymore. And this watchtower, we're going to need another villager to come over here. Buildings with no workers. Oh, that's right. Alright, we're going to add another healer to the healing hut. That should allow us to heal even faster. Okay. Now, with this tower here, that should make our defenses here a little bit easier to maintain. Alright. We made it through winter, and just as winter ends, our feast also ends. So we survived. That's one of the... This is why I like these guys. They're just... when in doubt, they cook. That's how they operate. Now this is going to be good. Food silos. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to get this one. It's going to increase our food production in areas that have silos. Who is it that came? Oh, a fox already came by? Yeah, a fox already came by and damaged our tower. That brand new tower. So, what we're going to do is we're actually going to go on the offensive. These guys, they're dead. We're going to kill them. Now, this nest will stay here until someone colonizes it and destroys it. So we're going to colonize it, but we're not going to worry about taking over the area. As you can see, Purple down here, he's a different clan. He's probably going to want to take that from us, since our borders touch. But at the very least now, the foxes aren't doing their thing. We're going to come over here and try and preemptively kill these foxes as well. Nice. Increase the storage. Can make meals for your allies. That's one of the things. Yeah, so once you get this upgrade, you're able to basically give bonuses to your buddies. But become more efficient at relations and such. Okay. So yeah, Squirrel is all about that cooperation, which I think is a lot of fun. Okay, so here we're going to build another mine, and then we're going to take these two miners, send them over here. We're going to destroy this mine since the iron is now gone. Some of the resources are finite, some of them are not. And then we're also going to make another farm with another silo. And we have enough food, so before the foxes come back, we're going to take this territory as well, so that their fox nest is gone. There we go. Doing pretty good. Okay. Ah, see? Oh, they're fighting a boar. Okay. Our wood production is doing pretty good. I was about to say, like, oh, we need more. But honestly, we're doing pretty good. I think we're going to get another house here. Okay. This area is tapped out. This area is tapped out, at least for now. We can upgrade it later. Okay. Alright. I did say we're going to need more of these, we're going to need a bunch of them. We're gonna... Yeah, because this is what we want. We need at least 8 cooks to cook this meal. And this is the resources that we need, which are going to be up here. Now, we're actually doing pretty good. So, let's see if we can't cook something to try and make use of this. Ooh. Let's see. Yeah, let's do this one. Breaded fish fillets. Ooh. Fish, vegetables, with a little bit of breading. Sounds delicious. Wait, what? There we go. There we go. Alright. Let's cook that up. Huh? Who? A wolf? Okay. Tower resistance. I think we're gonna need that. Nice. Ah! We're definitely gonna need this. Okay. So... how much stone do we have? Iron... We're going to make ourselves more resilient to winter, because winter is coming up again. We need to not be hindered by winter quite as much as we are now. So we're going to insulate ourselves against winter with that upgrade. We get ourselves another cook going. And what's really cool is once we really get a bunch of these going, these resources regenerate very quickly. So it's actually beneficial for us to just constantly, like, make stuff. So actually, more lore? Yeah, let's do this. Fish soup. Fish soup? Now, almost all clans have the ability to make feasts, but they're very generic feasts. Squirrel gets a lot more options. And mostly because it's just it's their whole thing. So what we're going to do is now we have enough stone to upgrade our town hall, which is going to increase our population limit and our growth rate, which we need. Because it also allows us to upgrade a bunch of our other buildings. And we're going to need things like being able to upgrade our silos. That will increase how much food is produced in those areas. We're now plus 50 food production. I think we're going to be set for winter, guys. Ooh, yeah. Still a big hit. We got brought down to plus 11. But we're still in the positive by a significant margin. So, which is really good. Now we're going to need buy various resources. We're going to make a marketplace right here. The problem is we don't have enough stone in our territory. Unfortunately, we're already getting penned in by other tribes that we're not going to be able to get it naturally on our own to upgrade everything the way that we want it. Which is fine. It is what it is. But we're going to have to offset that just a little bit. So we're going to try and take out these wolves so they don't hinder us anymore. I think the wolves are stronger than the foxes, though. Yeah, we're going to have to retreat. Okay. We killed 2 of them, and they won't cross over the border. We're going to actually have to start upgrading some of these stoves, because it will allow us to have another cook. That's how we're going to get our 8 cooks, essentially. Alright, let's see, that's now done. I didn't even max out that field. What am I doing? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I had a feeling purple was going to come over here and try and do that. Okay. We're going to try and make ourselves have more resources. Just a little bonus there. I have 1 sheep. Okay. We're also going to make a training camp in this territory. And here I'm gonna make mine in at least one house. And this person is going to do go ahead and mine this iron for us. We're making money. Now, we're kind of pressed in, but it's okay. I think we're going to be fine. Alright, somebody already killed that wolf. Now, it's entirely possible Purple will... Let's see, is there a way for us to view diplomacy? Clans. Trading with them. You're at war with this faction. I really don't want to be at war with them. Mostly because they're our neighbors. Huh? Oh. Oh no. My villagers! Oh. We might be able to save them all. Ooh. Oh, that's right. We also get militia. Here we go. Yes. Militia are defensive forces only. So they're going to be really good for watching the border. And there's only one border to watch, so I can put all 4 of them in the same area. And they're free, which is also fun. That is not a Clan Squirrel exclusive. That's to do with the Guardian Tree here. Okay. Did I get everything? Yes, I think I did. Okay. Now, to be fair, sure, we can upgrade our existing stoves. We can also be cheeky and build additional stoves, just in general. Stone is going to be expensive and slow to acquire, so we may want to double up on our chances. And I think we're going to. We're also going to develop our main area. We're going to put some towers. Here's some key points with shores. Okay. Okay. Let's see. We need fish soup. We need enhanced fish soup for a longer duration. We need more research. And we need it badly. And unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of opportunities to acquire the stone necessary to make that happen. Now, let me question this real fast. These 8 cooks. Okay, I think he counts as a cook. Oh, Oh, I also need a blacksmith. That's right. I completely forgot. We're gonna make a trading post as well. This will help us make more money. And we're gonna need the economics, because we need to come down here and get some stuff. Where'd that... There you are. Come over here and be my blacksmith. Come over here and start making me more money. And then we're going to create a trade route with purple. That is going to be for food. I would like to influence him to not be aggressive towards me. Oh, this is new. I don't remember this being added in. Chat, this is completely new. I've never seen that before. Okay, well. We need... We're going to upgrade our healers first. Oh, and then our lore masters. Oh, and then... Then we need our sailors improved as well. Okay. And then we're going to need to come here. We're going to make a meat stew. Ah, if only I had more stone in my area. That is going to be a... That is going to be a problem for us, chat. Alright, we're going to create some warriors, just in case we do get attacked. Them plus the militia plus our war chief should be fine. Should be enough. Have we... Alright, we've reduced hostility with purple. So maybe at the very least we can, you know, just do our best to be friends with him. let's see. We have 5 cooks so far. I guess we could do a house here. Okay. Honestly, more than anything else, we need more research. We need more lore. Floundering. Stone. We need stone and iron. Okay. Develop a zone. And then we're going to create an altar of kings up here on the mountain, where it will look nice. If you would be so kind as to come over here and build that for me. Thank you. And then do you guys have... Here we go. Fish soup. Honestly, we should have been doing more cooking. More cooking, chat. Here. Oh, yeah. Let's upgrade a lighthouse. Oh. Let's create a standing stone, or a curved stone. That will help us with some more lore. This is very important. We need this. Does this... No, it just increases crown production. Okay. Okay. We're making enough. More food. What else can we forge? I believe he gets bonuses. Let's see, warband, relics. we're gonna make Yggdrasil's root, and then after that, we're gonna upgrade our cooks. And then maybe our farmers. There we go. While that's happening, we're going to build another watchtower right here. Oh. No, purple might defeat us here. Well, chat, we might lose this territory. That's not good. Just as things were starting to come together. No, we might have lost, chat. Purple may have, yeah, they took our territory. Or, see if we can't sneak it back. We might be able to survive this, chat. We might be able to come back from this. Alright. We're going to increase our forces. Oh. Oh, here they go again. Alright, he's starting to get it on my nerves. Focus there, leader. Yeah, come here. Come here. Yeah, come here. That's right. This is supposed to be for Thanksgiving. Yeah, purple chuckleheads. Yeah, come here. Come here. Oh. Ah! No, 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 no! No! You nearly got me killed. Okay, okay. It's fine. We endure, chat. We endure. We're whittling them down. We're going to be able to have upgraded towers and such now. Oh boy. Okay, here comes our free militia again. Okay. We need this one. We need to be able to get stone faster and cheaper. Alright. Now let's see. No, they hate us. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm not going to trade with you anymore. Maybe. Oh, we just need the cooks, chat. We just need enough cooks. Oh boy. Now, I will say, I do wish that they would automatically repair things. But Purple's not going to wait for us. So we're going to have to accelerate our plans. We're going to have to accelerate them drastically. Okay, with that, and this, and that, there we go. Yeah. Oh, for the love of... Ooh, he escaped by the... Actually, no, we don't need that. All we're doing is buying time, chat. All we're doing is buying time. We're using this territory as a buffer. We're just going to keep retaking it and repairing stuff inside of it. That's all we're doing. As just to buy time. Buys me a few seconds every now and then. Alright, now once he leaves, we'll recolonize it. Now that it's ours again, we'll most likely have militia coming in here in a moment. Honestly, it's far more important that we get that. The silo. All right, chat. We're actually just going to go ahead and destroy these military buildings. They're not doing us enough good. But it's okay. All we need to do is get our people out of there so we don't keep bleeding our civilians. Let him think like he's winning. But it's okay. This bar just keeps going, chat. This bar just keeps going. Ooh. Upgrade a single house. Wouldn't it be crazy? Oh, we don't have them. Oh, that's not good. Okay. Winter's hurting us really badly, chat. Come on. Upgrade our farmers. Just give us a little more boat. Just a tad. Just a little bit. Ooh. All right, let's upgrade our villagers. Come on, Winter. Ah. This is brutal. Oh, okay. Oh. All of our bonuses are locked down. I can't regain this territory yet. How much would this be to upgrade? 8? Alright, it looks like he's at least... Purple's at least bothering with blue right now. Okay. We might make it, chat. We might make it. We might cook up a Thanksgiving feast that will save our lives. What do we need? We need fur coats. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're gonna buy this. It will leave us with no food, but it will give us a buffer zone that will give us the last few moments. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost... Happy Thanksgiving! Yeah! Happy Thanksgiving, chat. Eating our way to Valhalla. That was... Oh, purple really made that a bit of a challenge. I'm gonna be honest with you. Took me a little bit of gaming the system, and we started running out of resources towards the end. I couldn't use, because the victory feast locks down your ability to cook the other meals, as makes sense. It meant that I had no way of bouncing back the way that I normally would be able to. So we took a gamble. It was a bit of a bold strategy, but we did it. We accomplished our goal. All right. All right, chat. Now, normally I go for about 2 hours, but I think tonight, since it's supposed to be about family and, you know, being together with each other, we're going to call it here for the evening. And we're basically just going to just acknowledge a sense of togetherness and community. And even if Thanksgiving isn't your thing, just, you know, and technically it is the next day by the time the stream has gone live and such. But togetherness, cooperation, things that this channel is going to be working towards and championing. So until next time, chat, I hope you all have a good one and take care.